I've had several people ask me in the comments regarding our bus fleet, what exactly we have or don't have, what engine options we have. I'm gonna run you through real quick, off the top of my head, as best I can remember, what our fleet consists of. I'll start oldest and go to newest. The oldest ones we have are 2002 Bluebird dog nose buses. We do not have any flat fronts. I'll throw that out there right now. I can't for the life of me remember what Bluebird actually called their old dog nose. It was before the Vision. It's not the Vision, it's what they had before that. From 2002, we have 3 of those. They have the T444E engines in them. We have a few 2003 International CE 300s, some 2004s, 2005s, 2006s, 2 2007s that we actually bought from another county, no 2008s, and then a handful of 2009s. The 05s and 6s have, I'm sorry, the 03s, 04s, 05s, and 06s, I believe, have the DT466E. I don't think they called it the Max Force back then. I'm pretty sure it was the DT466. Our 207s, actually there's one of them with the white top right there. They're the only 2 buses we have with white tops, with the exception of one sped bus, but we'll overlook that. Those 207s we bought from another county at this current age for the sole reason that they have a Cummins swap. So they have the Cummins ISB 6.7 liter, the same as these C2s have, and they don't have to deal with all of the post-combustion exhaust management, all of the, my brain just died, regen, all of that crap. They don't have to deal with any of that, and the DEF fluid and whatnot. So that's why we were in need of more spare buses. Those popped up for sale and we said, yes, we'll take those. Everything else we bought new. But yeah, those 2 have the Cummins, no 2008s. Our 09s all have the Max Force. Yeah, the same Max Force that breaks all the time and is a piece of junk, that one. They have those, and if I recall correctly, every single Max Force engine IC that we have has had multiple engines. We had one bus that's not here anymore because it got written off in an accident. But that bus, I had heard before it was written off, was on its 4th, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4th engine, which I think is just ridiculous. We have a pair of 2010 sped bus CE 300s that have, when I say sped bus, I mean they're the short body and they have the wheelchair lift. We have a pair of 2010s that we had already ordered by the time we realized how crappy the 09's engines were, so we just went ahead and went through with the purchase, and they were also crap. We told International basically, you know, we're not dealing with y'all anymore because this is terrible. I'm gonna do my post strip real quick. We told them we weren't dealing with it anymore. So what ended up happening was 2011 we didn't buy any buses, and 2012 we were putting together a deal with Thomas to get our first ever batch even of C2s, which included this one. And And International basically came to us, I hate to say on their knees begging, but that's essentially what it was. They came to us and said, hey, we've got, you know, an updated version of the Max Force now that's going to be a lot more reliable. Will you give us another chance? We said, okay. We bought two 2012 CE300s that were sped buses, short with the wheelchair lift. We got those and we said, okay, we'll give you another chance. And we had just as many issues with those engines, if not more, actually. And that our transportation director back then, that officially burned him. He said, no, I'm not dealing with y'all. And there was already some bad blood. This is all hearsay, by the way. There was some bad blood between him and somebody at Bluebird, so we didn't buy any Bluebirds. So that left Thomas. So we put together a deal with them to buy our first batch of C2s, which was it, included this one, all of our 12s. Didn't buy any in 13, bought some in 14, didn't buy any in 15, and then from 16 on, we've bought a batch every year. All of our C2s have the ISB 6.7 liter from Cummins. We don't bother with electric, we don't bother with propane, we don't bother with CNG, or any other sort of fuel type, just because it's massively impractical for us. We prefer to stick to diesel for the time being anyway. So yeah, all of our Bluebird, those old 02 Bluebirds have the 444. All of the Internationals from 03 to 06 have the DT466. The 207s have the ISB. No 08s. The 09s, 10s, and 12s from IC have the Max Force. And then all of our C2s from 2012 to present have the ISB as well. So yeah, that's basically a rundown of our bus fleet. There's no 2011, no 2013, no 2015, no 2008, and everything older than 2008 is slowly aging out. So that's kind of the rundown of our bus fleet. Hope you found that information useful.